Welcome back. We're here to talk about Maximum Overdrive, which is a movie by Stephen King. His only directorial debut. Well, I was going to say his directorial debut and his directorial end. Basically, directed one film and was like, nah, that's not for me. Maybe just gave up too early. But, nah. This movie is... ooh. There's a lot of 80s cheese. Emilio Estevez is the lead in it. Kind of. Just by proxy of being attractive man. That's literally it. It's just like, he's not really the main character. I'll be honest, there's a kid in this. I think he's the main character. He goes through way more shit and is way more important. Personally. That's just me. We'll discuss it. Yeah, this is bad. It's bad, but like, in a good way. It makes no fucking sense. Like, it makes no sense. It's just the machines that... So, okay, let's get into the premise. Not spoilers. This is just the premise. Basically, the machines go mad. I was going to read the back then, and I realised it's all in French. There's a French copy, by the way. Because for the first time in a while, I've got a French copy rather than a German copy. Yeah, all machines... Basically, most machines go mad and start killing humans. Because it's like a comet or an alien UFO. It's in the end credits, it doesn't really matter. Basically, most of the machines go nuts. Except some don't. It seems arbitrary what ones go mad. And this is a premise that kind of makes less sense when the film came out, but would make more sense as a premise now. Because, like, more machines are, you know, electronic. They're a lot more digital. You've got self-driving cars. This just doesn't work as a premise in the 80s. But, like, I feel like it would be the great premise for, like, a film nowadays. That's basically what I'm saying is this is the kind of film that's ripe for a remake. A bad film that doesn't quite make much sense. You can remake it and make it far better. Remake a bad film. That's what we're saying. Don't remake good films, they're already good. Remake bad films. It's a good idea. But, yeah. This is in the category of pretty bad cheesy films you definitely should watch with friends. That's what I'd say. But let's get more into it. So we might get into spoilers. So if you have problems with that, cheesy bad film, watch it with friends. That's what I say. But yeah, spoilers. Characters die in this horror film. I know, crazy. So when I was watching this the first time, I was like, so the guy in the arcade, I'm like, that guy looks familiar. Why does he look familiar to me? He's like, oh, this is Giancarlo Esposito. I'm like, what? He's like, basically, I mean, I know Emilio Estevez, probably not as famous anymore. But like, Giancarlo Esposito is way more famous now than anyone else in this film. And he's in it for the briefest moment because it's like a very early part in his career. I've seen him, yeah. I've seen him in a few 80s stuff. I think I also saw him in an episode of Equalizer. Because, yes, I watch random police procedurals from the past. Like Miami Vice. This is what I do. So, yeah. Primarily in this film, as you can see from the image, trucks go nuts. Why is it trucks? Don't know, not explained. Which is a common thread in this film. Is don't know, not explained. Don't know, not explained. Just stuff doesn't make sense. What is and isn't, like, controlled. For some reason it's a main truck. For some reason it has the face of Green Goblin on it. It's one of those things I'm like, why? Surely they I mean, this is 80s, so Marvel probably doesn't have much money at this time. So maybe they're just like, didn't cost them much to license Green Goblin face, but it just feels like one of those things where it's like, you could have just put generic clown face on it. The truck has a lot of clown stuff on it. Why? Why? I just realised I'm not center frame and it annoys me a little bit. Sorry. This is one of those things I'm just like, oh, why? Anyway, yeah, trucks go nuts. Start killing people. It's trucks. Arcade machines, they go nuts. What else we saw? Well, one of those like kind of meat cleaver things. One of those goes nuts. Yeah, kind of like a powered knife thing. I think they're an American thing. I don't think I've ever seen one here. I've always seen them like in America where they like, you know, carve a turkey on like Thanksgiving. But I just don't. I think I've ever seen anyone use them here. We just have knives. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, that's that. I'm trying to think what else goes a bit pear-shaped. Oh, we see an ATM that swears at Stephen King, which is great. Stephen King wrote into the film that he gets sworn at in the film. Oh, and a fast food speaker. Because it just goes, you know, basically as a knock and just goes human tier, human tier, human tier, human tier, which is hilarious. I don't know, we see like a few other things. Again, so I talked about this briefly. The kid in this is quite clearly the main character of this film. He is by far goes through the most shit in this film. And it's far cooler than anyone else in this film. It starts off, but his story starts off on a baseball field where he's just enjoying time with his friends. And then the guy who's like their coach goes, "Oh, let's go get some drinks." And then a vending machine shoots cans at them, killing him and a bunch of other people. A steamroller comes in, runs over his friends. Somehow he's able to escape. In part because he's got one of those like things that covers your face in baseball. I don't know what they're called. I don't watch sports. And then he tries to track down his family. His dad dies because his dad is an idiot. Just saying that right now. His dad just goes, "Don't worry, I've just had petrol in my face. I'm perfectly fine. Oh no, I dropped my keys. Let me pick up those. Oh my god, that's a truck." It's one of the worst deaths in the film. But he's a great character, and then he ends up like meeting up with them because he goes through a whole thing throughout the movie. He ends up going through a sewer drain to then meet up with the main characters. Gets grabbed by one of the guys who's a dick to the female lead. We have a few other characters. The female lead, which I did read and kind of annoyed about, because she basically has like the best outfit at the start of the movie, and they immediately go, "Woman in jeans? No, producer Goodwin. No, woman no in jeans. Women wear skirt. How can I find a woman attractive if she doesn't wear skirt? She must wear skirt. And a woman in jeans not attractive." I'm like, no, she was cool. I rewatched this with Matt. I think called her like a female Indiana Jones. I'm like, kind of fits. She looks far cooler. They're like, no. Woman must wear skirt. Otherwise, how can I watch film without direction? Sorry. What else? Emilio Estevez is there. He doesn't really do much. You also have like this newlywed couple who have the woman in the couple is the most annoying character in the film, and is probably the person who is generally paid the most because she also plays Lisa Simpson. Like in general, like not in this film she get paid the most, but like in general in life she probably gets paid the most because she plays Lisa Simpson. But it's just like, she's literally the worst. One of those, like, constantly screaming women who just wanna, who are just constantly screaming and going, "No, you can't do that." That's the worst. And the way this film is like resolved by somehow they were able to just get away on a boat after like a day or two. It's like a day or two. And the boat apparently has no electronics. And they just survive. I just hate it. It's just one of those things. Like, okay. Really? This film's not good, but it is cheesy. So yeah, you take it as it is. It's a cheesy film. It's definitely worth watching. Definitely say that. It is. It is in the category of just bad is good. So we'll go with that. But I just threw the fucking case on the floor. For fuck's sake. Do I have? I'll find it in a minute. So the next film I'm going to watch, I've already watched it. We're going to talk about is Trucks. So this is a film also based on the same short story that this film's based on. And yeah, we'll get into that. But for now, I say to you, live long and prosper. Bye for now.